Hello, my name is Gaetan Pelletier. I'm the director of the Northern Hardwoods Research Institute. We're introducing our business model this time for the second phase of our Applied Research Center. So the Northern Hardwoods Research Institute is a private-public partnership initiated in 2012 based in Edmundston, New Brunswick, Canada. And the focus is on solving real forestry-related problems in the hardwoods products sector. Our initial funding was for 5 years. We're now at the end of year 4, and we're revisiting the model so that we can trigger the second phase of funding and operations. So to do our business model, we used a standard canvas with 9 elements, and we will go through each critical component one by one, and we want to start with the customer segment. The most important customer segment will be our financial partners. Those who fund the Institute have a privileged status, not only as a partner, but more so as a customer. Middle managers from forest products companies, they are the ones who are challenged with implementing strategies coming from corporate. We think they will be a prime customer segment in our new model. Frontline supervisors from the forest products companies, those who actually do the work, decide how to manage forests and stands, and those faced with day-to-day decisions and need tools and solutions to make their life better will be another customer segment. And finally, we believe that technical staff from government forest management agencies, such as New Brunswick Department Natural Resources, will be also an important segment in our model for the next phase of the Institute. So for those customers, what are the value propositions? First of all, we think one of the most significant is the ability for our customers to reduce cost of producing raw materials and improve profitability. We are an applied research center, and we have to provide tangible benefits to those who fund our research institution. The second value proposition is to provide a framework for results-based sustainable forest management. So while cost and profitability and feasibility are very important, equally important is the fact that we should practice sustainable forest management to assure that in the long term our base, our forests are not challenged. So another important benefit for our customers. Third, we want to improve long-term net value of our forest stands. So they gain in value, and they are providing a better basket of wood products made up of the right species. And finally, one of our value propositions is to reduce risk associated with managing natural resources and trying to reduce or remove actually uncertainty in planning the outcomes of what we do on a day-to-day basis in the forest. So the partners, we have 2 pools of partners. The first one is our financial partners. So those who contribute money, fund, cash to the that goes towards the operation of our research center. Forest products companies are important financial partners, but we also want to attract private sector from other areas, from the information technology sector, aerospace, and some of the other technology type of sectors. The federal government of Canada, through National Research Council and the Atlantic Canada Opportunity Agency, We see them as key partners, key contributors, and so is the case for the provincial government, the government of New Brunswick, through their Regional Development Corporation. So this is a pool of financial partners that we anticipate for the next phase of the Institute. Now, the research partners. The Institute does not conduct research in a vacuum, and we don't do 100% of the production of knowledge. So we affiliate ourselves with key research partners coming from universities such as University of Maine, University of New Brunswick, Université de Sherbrooke in Quebec, Université Laval, Université du Québec à Rimouski, Université du Québec à Montréal. Lots of already existing good partnerships, and the synergy is very good. We also want to affiliate ourselves with other research organizations that are similar to ours. The Cooperative Forest Research Unit in Maine is a great example of that. The Canadian Wood Fiber Center, another example, FP Innovations, so on and so forth. We also want to work with the governments and their research branches. New Brunswick Department of Natural Resources, Québec Ministère des Forêts, de la Faune et des Parcs, Division de la Recherche forestière. We already do work with them, and we want to expand that and make them key research partners. But we also want to seek other private research partners, and we already have a mix, and we want to expand that, and we want to go internationally. So, what activities will the Institute conduct in its second phase of existence? So, we want to implement knowledge and benefit. So take them from information and transform them into solutions to our customers. A very key activity for us at the Institute. Innovation is another activity, and several types of people at the Institute will be expected to innovate, think outside the box, think of different paradigms that change the way we think about aspects and steps in our value chain process. And the last activity that we will be doing at the Institute is the actual production of knowledge. So the actual research, the actual science experiments to produce knowledge that will be later transferred into solutions and benefits. So who's going to do that, and what are the resources? Our human capital is the most important resource, the people who work at the Institute, but also our partners that work with us directly. Intellectual property, very very important resource. So we can hang on to it, we can control it, we can transfer it, we can sell it. IP will be a very big resource in the next stage of the Institute. And finally, technology in the conducting of our business and through our precision forestry chair and lab. Technology, tools, equipment, processes become very, very important. They are catalysts that allow us to move faster and to go at a speed that we could not do otherwise. How will we maintain customer relationships? The prime model is one-on-one interactions with customers. So everybody at the Institute will be expected to work one-on-one, interact regularly with customers to understand their needs and recommend solutions, and force this interaction so we are directly connected with the voice of the customer. On-site implementation of solutions, we fully anticipate to ramp up what we do today, where we will work in the businesses of our partners, implementing solutions, working with them day to day, but in their own operations, fixing problems and looking for opportunities. And we will also rely on the more traditional knowledge transfer activities, such as maintaining a very interactive website, producing some workshops, and publications and tools and training tools as we've done in the past. And these relationships will be managed by primarily our specialists at the Institute. Again, that will be every day working with our partners, with our innovation champions at the Institute that will try to think outside the box and look ahead further than the current short-term obligations and challenges. And our knowledge producers will be playing a big role there too as well in terms of channeling those. So the cost structure, we decided for the second phase to be a value-driven model with product differentiation. The strategy is not to try to beat all the other research centers in terms of cost of commodity type of products, but we want to separate our products so they are unique. They are not the cheapest, but they provide the best value and the best opportunities to provide benefits to our customers. We'll have fixed costs, mostly operating costs, such as core staff, the maintenance of our infrastructures, purchase and maintenance of key equipment. But we're also will be having variable cost. They tend to be on a project basis, and they can get bigger or smaller depending on the projects that we undertake. The revenue streams, there's 5 of them. We anticipate funds from the federal government of Canada through the Atlantic Canada Opportunity Agency, National Research Council, so very important pool of funds. Also the province of New Brunswick through the Regional Development Corporation and the New Brunswick Innovation Foundation. Some private money coming from our partners, existing and new and potential partners. We want to tap into the traditional research-based funding from agencies like NSERC, CIF, NBIF, try to look for grants for actual research. And then the final part is an important part. It is the entrepreneurial stream where we will be selling our services, selling our intellectual property, licensing our IP, and potentially even sell some products. We anticipate zero environmental cost from implementing our business model. In fact, we see significant benefits. We think our companies, forest product companies, will be able to remain certified under the Sustainable Forestry Initiative and the Forest Stewardship Council more easily. Our practices will be much better in the forest and make us grow a better forest for the future. And we're convinced that implementing our model will make sure that our workforce is financially healthy. So that is, at a high level, our business model for the second phase of our institute, and we hope you'll be interested to join us.